Hello, this is Keenan Park, and this is Wylock 4th grade worksheet lesson 8. For our first section, we have order of operations. And these operations, there are a few different ways of memorizing them. The first one I have is GMA, which is groupings, exponents, multiplication and division, addition and subtraction. Grouping is like parentheses or braces or like brackets. It's any of that. And then the reason I prefer this over PEMDAS is parentheses, exponents, multiplication and division, addition and subtraction. Um, in PEMDAS, the M comes before the D and the A comes before the S. So sometimes people think multiplication happens before division and addition happens before subtraction, but that's actually not true. These are grouped together and these are grouped together. So you do multiplication and division in one step and addition and subtraction in one step. So that's why GMA is a little bit better. It also uses groupings instead of just parentheses. It's a little bit more general. And then, so basically, this is used to remember that first you do things inside the groups, then you do exponents, then you do multiplication and division, and then you do addition and subtraction. And then you do things left to right if there are in the same like group. So here we have 3 times 4 plus 2. Now, we know multiplication and division happens before addition and subtraction. So we do 3 times 4 first, which is 12 plus 2 equals 14. Next problem is 3 times 4 plus 2. It's the same problem, but now there are parentheses here. So this is one group. So we'll do these first. 4 plus 2 is 6, and then 3 times 6 is 18. And you can see that these are not the same. So it does matter the order that you do them in. For number 3, we have 10 divided by 2 times 5. And then now, if you were doing PEMDAS and you thought multiplication came before division, you do these first and then this. But that would be incorrect actually. So don't do that. You got to do this 10 divided by 2 and then multiply that by 5. So 10 over 2, or 10 divided by 2, is 5 times 5 equals 25. If you do 2 times 5 first, you get 10, and then 10 divided by 10 would be 1, which is very different from 25 and incorrect. Here we do what's inside the parentheses first. 9 plus 3 is 12 times 4 is 48. And that is the first section. The second section is equations with variables. And then remember, you have to use GMA or PEMDAS at all times. So even here, you might see some order of operations. And then if there's just like 5n, that means 5 times n. This is just the shorter way of saying that. So 5 plus a equals 17. To solve this, we subtract 5 from both sides. A equals 12. Because 17 minus 5 is 12. Second problem, 4 plus 3b equals 16. Subtract 4 from both sides. You get 3b equals 12. And that's a 3b, not 36, sorry. And then now you divide both sides by 3. And then you get b equals 12 divided by 3 is 4. So b equals 4. Let me clear the screen because this is a little messy. 7c plus 5 minus 4c equals 29. And then, so in situations like these, it's always best to first simplify. So we can do 7c minus 4c is 3c plus 5 equals 29. Subtract 5 from both sides, and then you will get 3c equals 24. Divide both sides by 3, and then you will get c equals 8. So 8 is our answer. 5 times 3d minus 4. Now we have to remember the order of operations. We have got to keep these together. Or it's actually easier just to divide both sides by 5. And then since this is 5 times this whole thing, these two cancel. And 100 divided by 5 is 20. So we get 3d minus 4 equals 20. Add 4 to both sides, and you will get 3d equals 24. And if you divide 3 from both sides, you get d equals 8. Once again. Moving on to word problems. Jack was doing his math homework when he found out that he got a problem wrong. He was solving the expression 5 plus 6 times 3 and got an answer of 33. What did he do wrong? What is the correct answer? So how did he get 33? Well, let's solve it ourselves first. 6 times 3 is 18, plus 5 is 23. So it seems the correct answer is 23. And then what did he do wrong? Well, if we didn't know the order of operations, what would we have done? Maybe we would have gone from left to right and we would have done 5 plus 6 first. 5 plus 6 is 11, and then times 3 equals 33. Well, that's the same thing as he did. So what he did wrong was probably that he forgot the order of operations and added before he multiplied. Next, 12 bookshelves have the same number of books each, and if there are 132 books in the bookshelves, how many books does each bookshelf have? So let's say the number of books in a bookshelf, let me write that down. Number of books, let's call that a variable, right? A letter, we'll just say n is for number. So each bookshelf has n books because they all have the same amount of books. And so if you have 12 bookshelves, in total, they have 12n books. And also in total, we know that they have 132 books. So 12n equals 132. Now if we divide 12 from both sides, we will get n equals 11. So each bookshelf has 11 books. Next, Piggy has 48 cents in coins. He received 12 nickels, 4 dimes, and 7 quarters from his aunt. How much money does he have now? So that's 48 plus 12 nickels. Each nickel is 5 cents. So that's 12 times 5 cents. Plus 4 dimes. That's 4 times each dime is 10 cents. So times 10. And then 7 quarters. That's 7 times 25. And then we have to find what this equals. So because of PEMDAS or GMA, we're going to be doing the multiplication first. Let me move over here. Sorry, I'm intruding on problem number 4, but we will get 48 plus 12 times 5 is 60, plus 4 times 10 is 40, plus 7 times 25 is 175. And then if we add these together, we get, let's see, 148 plus 175, and that should equal 300, let's see, 323, I believe. And then, so he has 323 cents, which is the same thing as $3.23. I think I'll write in blue to differentiate from the previous problem. Sorry. Maurice is having a party. He's expecting 49 people to come with 12 people per table. And how many tables does he need? So if there are 49 people and 12 people per table, we can do a little bit of division. And then we'll find a kind of strange number. I believe it's 4 point something something something, right? And so how many tables does he need? If he has 4 tables, that means there'll be some people, because there are like some left over, some people who have no table. And he needs a table for everyone. So he should have more than 4 tables. So he should have 5 tables. He needs 5 tables. And then if another 32 people joined the party, he would have 81 people in total. And then we can just do the same thing. 81 divided by 12, that would equal 6 point something something something. And then so he would need 7 tables, because we can't just have 6 tables, otherwise there will be a few people who have no table. So we need 5 tables, and then if 32 people join, 7 tables. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching.